What's up, everybody? I am Morthodon, and I am back with a tips and tricks sort of video for ESO. I play as a sorcerer, and I am also a vampire, and I'm currently veteran rank 3. I'm 55% through my level, and I thought I would do a little video on some tips and tricks. This is probably going to be for the newer people that are just getting into ESO. They want some idea of how they should go about leveling and stuff like that. I'm not going to give like a leveling guide or anything. There are a couple really good ones out there you can look at. There are a couple of good streamers that are good at like the speed runs and everything of Elder Scrolls. But first, I want to talk about add-ons because they make the general gameplay so much easier. Let's see, I'm going to refer to my minion over here. So craft research timer. Craft research timer is down here. All of your timers for all the items you're doing. It helps you keep track. Like right now I have two of my clothing things that I don't have researching. That's because I didn't have the stuff to research for it. But it helps you keep that out. I also have the feed timer, which is called, let's see what that add-on is called. Uh, where is that one? Oh, come on. Mount feed timer. I'll also be posting pictures of like what the names are and everything later. So Mount Feed Timer just tells you feed timer, 19 hours, 28 minutes until I can feed my horse again. Very nice if you have a horse, so you can keep an eye on feeding it, feed it as soon as you can, and get it max level as fast as possible. Slightly improved experience bar. That's probably one of my favorites, to be honest. That is the slightly improved experience bar is right up here. The veteran rank 3 tells you what level you are, tells you how much XP you need to level, tells you what percent you are, and this displays all the time. You did sort of have something like that before, but you had to like open up your inventory or something before you could see your XP and all that. So that shows it up all the time. Um, Another one is XP view. I believe that one is the one I have going right here. It tells you how much XP you're averaging per hour, how much XP you got on your last quest, or the last monster you killed. The last thing that gave you experience will tell you that right here. This is an estimated time of when you're going to level, and this is how much time you have been leveling. So since the last time I relogged, I was leveling for 17 minutes. I was at 112k, which has gone down since I stopped leveling. As you can see, it slowly drops the longer you don't play, it averages down. It said 300 minutes, so I level. Yay, veteran ranks, that's pretty much average. The I'm not sure what this line tells you. Well, this, I guess that tells you your 55%, how much XP you have. Oh, okay, so that's simple. So I have 761,000 XP. I'm 55% out of the 1.37 million I need to reach. Very common sense. I figured that out in 2 seconds. Up here, I have the weird formatted because I haven't changed it. It's supposed to be the time of day, in-game time to tell when it's nighttime for Vampire. I I liked it, except I didn't quite understand if it was working correctly. It would be like 9 p.m. at night and be completely daytime, like bright sun in the middle of the sky. So I don't know if that is working correctly. I was using the multi-quest tracker, but it kind of broke with some of the recent patches. I really liked it. I'm probably gonna turn it on again soon. Same with the where is it? War Legend group frame. I'm not in a group right now, but over on this side, it would just change up the format, give you guys a little bit more information because without it, you can't see what level the people are. All you can see is their name and health bar, and that's it. It gives you a little bit more information, which is very nice. I have it turned off right now because last time I had it on, it was giving me a ton of errors, but all this stuff is probably fixed by now. I just need to update my add-ons and get it all turned on again. I should have did it before this video, but I'm a slacker and that's how I am. Um, let's see. There is another one. Which one is it called? Soft cap info. I really like this one. The soft cap info is basically it changes up all your stats a little bit and tells you that my max magicka soft cap is 1,879. I'm 67 over it right now. That's what the plus 67 means, and that's how much I have. Same with recovery, tells you all your stats that you need to know for that. Um, what else do I have here? Let's see. The ZAM unit frames. I haven't really noticed that one too much. I think that's for when you're in like a raid group, when you have like enough people for a raid group. I believe that's what that is. Dragon loot's nice. It tells you in chat everything you loot, everything a party member loots. So if there's like an item you see they loot a blue or purple that you might use, you can look at it. And if they can't use it, you can be like, hey, I see you looted this. Can I please have it? Since we're in the same group, we're working together here. Um, so there's that. I think that's most of them. I mean, there's like the harvest map and stuff like that, which are nice. The ones that tell you where all the sky shards are. I believe that's either harvest map or ESO head. I'm not gonna sit here and read them now. I'm sorry, I don't have a more definite answer. I will probably put up a thing so you guys know like exactly where they are. But I believe it's also just a Sky Shard add-on. It's just called Sky Shards. You could just go with that. That'll work just as fine too. I think that's it for add-ons. Oh no, there's one more. There's the Research Assistant. This one's nice. Let me get to a table so I can show you guys. So I'll get to the clothing since that's mainly what I'm working on. Alright, so what it does is when you go to research, or I guess it doesn't show you in this window, but you can go to like deconstruct. I guess I don't have that much to show. I haven't looted that much. But these little gray dots, these means I don't have anything to research with either of these. If it was orange, that means I should save the item because I will have a trait that is researchable that I do not have yet. If it is yellow, that means I have more than one of the same trait, and the yellow one is the one I should sell because it is the most valuable one, and it makes the orange one the least valuable. So like it'll be like a rank 1 item that has the trait I need, but you'll have a few rank 3. It'll tell you to sell the rank 3 and then use the rank 1 to research, so that way you're not using the better items to research since it uses the item. Let's see if I can go to the blacksmith and have a little bit more. I'm not sure if I have anything to show you. Yeah, see, like, that's what it would look like. So I don't have infused for the one-handed axe yet. I guess I don't have any armor for that. Typically, if you didn't have the inventory mod, which is another one I can talk about, it would show you in here, I believe, too, but I am using the inventory mod called Inventory Grid View, which makes my inventory kind of like a WoW type of thing, or a typical MMO. You can still select like what it is, but I enjoy it more. But I believe it still functions with the add-on, the research assistant I was just telling you about. It doesn't work with it, so if you'd rather have the research assistant so you can look in your inventory and see what you should be getting rid of and stuff, then I would say definitely don't use the inventory grid view. Okay, so now I do think that is done. So, let me talk about crafting a little bit. When you're lower level, if you want, I would say whatever you're going to use most, like woodworking. If you're using bows or staffs or shields, I would say you should definitely deconstruct everything you get. So that way you can level it up, because you level up your woodworking by deconstructing. You level up any of your any of your professions by deconstructing. But if you're not going to use heavy armor or like any of the one-handed weapons, I wouldn't bother crushing them. I would sell them all until you're higher level, because you don't do too much crafting lower level unless you're really into that. Then by all means, crush away, or deconstruct, to use the correct term. To go about this in another way, clothing, you should deconstruct everything if you're using light or medium armor, so that way you get the materials and you level it up. Like, my clothing is higher than anything because ever since I started, I've deconstructed everything. Unless it has ornate on it because it sells more. It sells for more. A lot of the times I vendor that, but um, getting that up. Another thing about professions is, oops, you should go in crafting passives, clothing, anything you're trying to get materials for, anything you want to level up. Definitely get the outfitter hireling or whatever, the hireling for all the things, and max it as much as you can. They'll bring you some really good materials for crafting. They'll bring you the blue ones, they'll bring the yellow ones, especially for enchanting, because some of the mats for enchanting are a pain. And to talk about enchanting more, it's extremely valuable higher level. I wish I leveled it up more when I was lower. Um, Basically, the only ways to level it up are you want to discover all of these, like the translations you're not going to have right away. You want to find all of the translations. They give you the best XP. And then once you have all the translations, really you just spam the highest ones you can do, like rank 4 is what I'm at right now. I'm only at 16, almost at 17. I really wish it was higher. I'm really trying to push to work on it, but I mean, really, you just put in like the rank 4. I have the stuff so I can show you. Once you have all of these researched, all of the essence runes, as far as I know, it doesn't matter which one you put in. So you can just stick in this one, unless you actually want to use the rune, then it matters. But if you're just doing it for leveling, it doesn't. So you just stick it in, you press R, and it'll craft it, bam, and you get some XP. See, I just leveled. And then another good thing is, after you do all of them, you crush them, and you'll get some mats back, and you'll get some XP for that as well. You just saw my XP go up a little bit more. Um, and that's really the only way you can level it up, but doing that as you level up is probably the best thing you can do. Um, so that's pretty much all the crafting basics. There's obviously a lot more. The reason why enchanting is so good is because end game you can craft up like a purple weapon if you get the mats for it, and then a purple or a gold weapon. And then in order to get the stats that are like 34 shock damage or something, you need to have the enchants to be able to put them on. But you can craft like purple enchants to make those extremely good. And basically the the higher you have it, the better. So you can craft the purple ones for your level, or blue ones, or green ones. Anything's better than the white ones you find on the ground. But it is really hard to level. It is hard to keep it with your level. I mean, I'm veteran rank 3 and I've been spamming every material I've been saving for a while now, and I'm only at 17. I still have a ways to go. Um, Work on that. One thing I wish I did more when I was lower level is looting every single little bin inside a dungeon. I'm not near a dungeon right now to be able to show you guys, but getting the crafting beverages mats and food mats and everything, they come in handy. The foods are really good if you can get them and craft the right ones and everything. So gathering all that, plus you have the best chance to find motifs. With the game being out longer, the motifs are dropping in price, but the motifs are still really cool. For anyone that doesn't know what the motifs do, because I know some people don't, they let you craft gear in the styles of different races, and then there are some that aren't even just races, they're just different styles in general. So, see the little picture, actually I go to creation, there we go. See how like the little robe looks like that, like the little tooltip? Well, that's a red guard style. The ones that I have so far is I can craft in like an orc style too. See how it changed? The look of what I'm wearing is going to change depending. And then I have the Dunmer, which is the base thing I started with. So I've only found two because when I was lower level I slacked and didn't pick all that stuff up. Now that I started to, I've been starting to get them and all that. So whether you're selling them for decent money or using them, they're really good to loot and pick up. There's some really ones that are really valuable right now too. So now I think that does complete um, all that. So, the next thing I want to talk about is questing, because when I first started, I did not do this at all. You want to explore. So, this is like the first zone you're going to be in besides the little snowy area, which is just like a small zone. You want to try to make every single one of these white. Like, you're going to have black ones like this I skipped. You want to try to get a couple people. If you just hang out at them, these are like the group ones. If you just hang out at them for a little bit, you'll get them to, you'll get people to do it. It only takes like 2 or 3 people to do them. It's not too hard. Um, but you kill them, they turn white like that, and it says you've saved them instead of you need to save or whatever. And that's like the best way to stay at your level with questing. When I first started, I even skipped this zone, if I can find it. I skipped like Bleak Rock Isle. I didn't do any of this, and then my second character, I didn't explore. I did do it, but I didn't explore. So I only did like these 2 quests. I didn't know about any of the other quests that are up here. There's quite a few of them. So I was way behind. I was like leveling around here. They're like level 8s and 9s at level 6, and I was getting shit on. It was my next character. I did everything. I did all the exploring that you should do, and all of that good stuff. And I loved it so much better. I had so much more fun with the game because I was able to kill them all and everything. Another tip: these are the solo dungeons. Um, like the little torches. They usually have a sky shard in them as well. Well, actually, I shouldn't say usually. Every single one has a sky shard in them. So find it. If you don't know what sky shards are, since I didn't address that, this is a beginner's guide too. So every 3 sky shards you collect, you get a skill point. Awesome, right? I just got done collecting all the ones up to the zone that I'm in. I have every single one. Um, so the last boss in these dungeons each drop a blue item specific to the last boss in them. So once you get it, that's the only one. They're not going to drop a different type. So a lot of times people like to farm the last boss. You can do that if you want. I did a lot lower level, like in this area. I found some blue weapons and stuff I could use, and it was really nice. Considering I only had like all green gear at the time. Well, I still mostly only have green gear, but regardless, I think that's it for questing. Just to sum it up, explore, do everything. Every side quest, in my opinion, is worth it. Unless you're gonna go the grinding route, then watch the videos that talk about grinding, that give you all the tips about grinding and how many people in your party you should have. I'm not gonna get into that because it's a whole nother 15-20 minute video um, talking about all that. Um, is there any other tips and tricks I can give about Elder Scrolls? You can do the PV if you like PvP. If you're a big PvPer like I am, something to make PvP worth it, even though the XP is kind of crappy. Oh, I got myself stuck. Shit. Okay, there we go. If you're a PvPer like me and you want an excuse to go on PvP since the XP isn't all that great, every day go to Cyrodiil, go to your main little town, whatever faction you are, and pick up the quest to kill 20 players. That quest will get you some decent XP. It's just like doing a typical quest outside of it. It might take you a little bit longer, but you kill 20 players. You have fun killing the 20 players. You're a big PvPer, and you get XP for doing it. Do that every day. Get your PvP urge out. You're getting some XP that's not, it's just a daily. There's other dailies there too that tell you like capture different things, but they take a long time and they're not really worth the XP. If you don't know how to enter Cyrodiil, you go and I believe you might just be able to port there too, and you'll be in it. Actually, I don't think you can do it that way. But you press L. L opens this window that I'm at. You go to campaigns and you choose a campaign. You can see the population of the different factions, like Aldmeri Dominion is low in some of these, and you can see like my Ebonheart pack, like we're medium in Ariel's bow. That's the one I go in. We're kind of low in a lot of them too. But I try to find a balanced one, like Ariel's bow. Dominion's full. The Daggerfall Covenant's medium, and we're medium, so we're balanced. Instead of like being like medium, low, low, and just dominating everything, you can do whatever you want though. It might be harder to find people in like a lower population one. Um, but my guest one is Wabajack. We go here occasionally. We're kind of the underdogs there. Those are both medium and we're low, but that fluctuates all the time. And all you do is right click on it and enter campaign. It'll queue you, and then when the pop-up comes up, you press N for notifications, and you just hit the check mark to port you in. Occasionally your screen will freeze at the loading. It happens as a game bug. The game's new. It should have been fixed in beta, but welcome to the gaming industry these days. I'm not even going to talk about that. But that'll get you into the Cyrodiil. You can grab the quest in the starting area and go PvP, go kill people, pwn them, you know, do your thing. Don't get disappointed if you're level 10 and you can't kill a veteran rank 10. Just like any other game, the scaling isn't perfect. Well, I think that might be about it for my ESO tips and tricks. I might make a second one. I'll make a list of things I didn't talk about in here. I guess one thing I'll show you real fast is out here is Stable Master. There's Stable Masters in a bunch of different towns and stuff, but I'll show you a little bit with the Stable Master. Once you buy your first horse, or if you have the white horse from first starting, you can rename. Mine's named Deadass. You can click the edit and change the name of your horse. Every 20 hours, you can choose one of three things. You can increase the amount speed, which I've been doing. Mine, I got the light horse, so it already started with 25%, and I've got up to 37%. Or you can feed it hay, and it'll increase the stamina, so you can sprint longer. It's really all a matter of opinion. Or you can feed it oats, which will increase the carrying capacity, which increases your inventory space, which is very useful. Maybe someday I'll buy the draft horse, which has 10 carrying already. It's slower, and then only teach that one up for the carrying, and just have a bunch more inventory slots I might do. Well, that's all I can think of. I hope this was helpful to some of the newer players. I hope it's not too long and scares some people away. I tried to talk as fast as I could and cover as much as I can with add-ons and stuff. I'll make sure when I'm editing the video to put in, like, as I'm talking about the add-on, I'll put in a little overlay picture of, like, the name of the add-on or something, so you guys can see what you're looking for if you want to get the same add-ons for me as me. I actually think I missed an add-on. I think the other add-on I didn't talk about was I almost want to say it's the Foundry Tactical Combat, which is the health bar that's right here that doesn't pop up when I press period, which is nice. I can actually tell you right now, add-ons. These are all my add-ons right here if you want to see the names of them. Some of them I don't really use as much. Foundry Tactical Combat. Let's disable that. Oh shit. Well, apparently that's not it. Oh wait, no, I have to reload UI. Okay, there it is. It's gone now. So it is the Foundry Tactical Combat. Once again, I'll put in a link to that. Okay, so now I'm going to end it here. I think I've talked about most things. If you enjoyed my video, if you have any questions for me, you can obviously leave a comment. I frequently live stream too at Twitch TV /Morthodon. So if you want to come watch me, check me out there. If I'm not online, feel free to follow me if you want to, and you'll see when I come online. You can see me in your follow list, or if you have the email notification on. I typically stream either this game or Diablo at the moment. That does change. Might be going back to a little bit of DayZ as well. But even if I'm playing a different game, if you have a question about ESO, you can get on, ask it. I'll see if I can answer it, help you guys out. So thank you for watching. If you want, you can subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna try to do better about making videos. I know I haven't made one in a while, and I know I only like occasionally make like one at a time and then stop, but I'm really gonna try to do better to bring you guys more content and stuff. Maybe make some of my subscribers I have now happy and some of my future subscribers. But to end it now, thank you so much for watching. If you stayed for the entire video, if you even just cut through the video, still thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.